I'm Dr. Vinita Rattan. I'm a doctor, but also a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of colour. So today I have the beautiful
Anushka Arora here, TV and radio presenter and your Bollywood BFF.
So doing a whole series on Bollywood actresses and their skincare routines and reacting to them. And today we're doing Janhvi Kapoor's skincare routine, and this is her DIY skincare secrets. And anyone that follows me knows I'm generally not a big fan of DIY. I do like things to be formulated specifically for our skin at the right pH, at the right percentages, and with actives that actually work. And so I am very, very critical. Having said this, I actually really like Janhvi Kapoor.
Love Janhvi. I mean, I haven't seen her recent film, Good Luck Jerry, that released on Amazon, I think it was. Sorry, not Amazon, on Hotstar. But she was really good. I really liked her in Dhadak, which was her first film. And I think she's absolutely gorgeous. Again, her skin is really glowy. I feel like she does have glass skin.
She does have beautiful skin. I think age has a big part to do with it. When you're in your early 20s, you have maximum collagen production. And so you can't really compare someone in their 20s to someone in their 40s or 50s. So, you know, she does have that going for her. And she's got good genes. I mean, anyone that knows her mum.
Oh my God. So, like, does she not look like a complete mirror image of her mum?
So Shreya was stunning. So she passed away sadly, but again, one of the biggest Bollywood stars. I literally sat my Sienna down to watch her movies. I know, and even Sienna was crying in her movie. I was like, wow, you know, a movie from 50 years ago can actually make your daughter cry now.
But this is it.
That's a pull of Bollywood.
Yeah, exactly. Like the classic movies are like just gold.
Yeah, it's like they are so good at emotion. Nothing can make you cry into your chunni as much as a good Bollywood movie. Right? Like,
exactly.
You feel so cleansed.
No, totally. Emotionally cleansed.
So let's see if Janhvi stacks up to whatever I'm thinking.
Let's go.
Like a narration, and I'm meeting like super cool and important people, and I don't really want to wear makeup, but I still want them to think that I'm like glowing and fresh and happy when I'm dead inside. This is what I do.
Absolutely.
So I start with taking a steam. So I've got a kettle of hot water here.
Oh no.
Okay, so I have my bowl of warm water. I'm quickly gonna just wash my face before I do the steam.
Okay, so that's good. She's washing her face. Water's not gonna wash your face, by the way.
So this I've used normal water. It's great for the skin.
So water doesn't clean the face. Okay. The reason is that it doesn't have a surfactant in it. So imagine you've got oil, right? You've got oil on the face, and now you've put water on. Does water slip off the oil, or does it clean the oil?
Oh my God.
It slips off the oil, right?
Right?
So you need to have a soap in there, a surfactant that almost encapsulates the oil, so then it's easy for the water to wash it away. If you don't have that mechanism happening, you don't clean the skin. There's literally no point doing that at all. So wetting doesn't help. And this also is, by the way, when you go to the toilet. You need to wear soap. You need to use soap, because just a little bit of water is not going to get rid of anything. No bacteria, nothing on the hands. So soap really is... Surfactants are important, so that was a bit of a mistake.
Okay, I wonder where we're going with this video.
No, I'm nervous. I don't really want to say anything bad.
I'm not wearing any makeup.
Did she use a tissue paper?
Yeah, she did.
Oh God, don't do that.
A towel?
Oh no. Okay.
Can I go for it?
Don't go for it.
Steam
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Okay, so now my pores are feeling slightly open.
Okay, pores are not doors. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
I love that.
This is such a big misconception. Okay, when you steam your face, vasodilation happens. So blood vessels expand. And so you think that you're glowing. You think that glow is swollen blood vessels under the skin. That is your skin crying. Your skin is going, why are you doing this to me? Oh, no. I would rather you iced my skin and vasoconstricted, not vasodilation, and now you have fluid coming out of those blood vessels into the surrounding tissue, leading to inflammation. So that's what that glow is. That's what that swelling of the skin is, that you think, oh, my skin feels tighter. And pores, this is the other big problem with pores. Pores are basically just almost think of it like an indentation in the skin. So when your skin is swollen, everything appears more open. And when you vasoconstrict, everything appears tighter. That's all that is. Pores you can't, get rid of, because that is how oil comes to the surface. Hair follicles come from these pores. These pores are important for regulating the skin, for temperature, for sebum, for moisture control, everything. Steam is just such a nightmare. Like, so people say, oh, let me steam Dr. because then it's easier to extract. You know, I'll get a facial, they steam. Don't get your face steamed when you go for a facial. That's also a big mistake. And then worse than that, now imagine you've essentially inflamed the skin, and now you're going to go in and physically extract blackheads.
That must hurt.
Yeah, it's painful.
Yeah.
You will come back and your skin will feel sore. The reason it's sore is because you've damaged the skin barrier. It's a mistake. If you're trying to get rid of blackheads, you use salicylic acid. You use niacinamide. You don't go in and start digging steamed skin. It's a big mistake. I want everyone to stop and let's be kind to our skin. Our skin did nothing to hurt us. Like, why are we doing this?
Don't do it. Just don't. Listen, okay. So she's steamed her skin.
Now we've inflamed the skin.
Then I'm gonna take this bowl and इसमें डालूंगी मैं थोड़ा सा दही.
Okay, yogurt. So that's quite cooling.
I like taking
I'm okay with
the
yogurt.
ऊपर का मलाई part because that's super moisturizing. थोड़ा सा शहद.
Sugar?
Is that sugar? Honey. Okay, honey's okay. It's a humectant.
Fruit is seasonal, so I'm using some mashed up bananas.
Banana's actually not too bad. It's got a neutral skin pH, so I'm okay with you doing that.
My father hates it when I do this. So does my sister, because every time we go on a holiday together, like my bathroom is a mess. There's usually like strawberries and bananas and yogurt on the wall and clogging the shower.
What is she doing?
But like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You don't need to.
No.
You don't.
Just get a good mask.
Oh my lord. Oi,
I know this looks disgusting.
This is like the least sexy mask I've ever seen.
She's used yogurt, honey,
It doesn't smell
and
too
banana.
bad.
It's
I
better
would
if she
eat
ate
this.
it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it would have tasted great.
Yeah.
You don't got bits of banana stuck
Yeah.
on your face. It's just not a good look. But I respect her for
It's the most disgusting.
doing this on camera.
No, I love that she's
She's
admitting
going
that
for
this
it.
is the most disgusting
I
thing.
love it. And she's honest about it. Can you imagine a bit of banana goes in your eyes?
Isn't it?
Oh god, not your
Already.
nostrils.
Just
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's gone in my mouth. I might
Every
as well just
event,
eat
every
it.
party, this is all you need to put on your face. Red carpet look for today.
Red carpet
Now I'm gonna
ready.
take
No.
an orange that's cut in half, and this is
No.
really good when you're a little bit tanned, like I am, since I've just come back from the Maldives, and I want to get rid of some of the dead skin
Isn't it?
and just look fun and fresh. So I'm gonna take the
don't know.
orange. I'm gonna loosen up just the meat of it.
Orange juice has a
So
low
the juice
pH,
comes
and
out
so it's
easily.
lower than your skin. And
Rub it on my
oh
face.
no, she's
I
rubbing
rub
it.
gently.
Okay, even I haven't done
This is
this.
a big mistake.
My skin because I
no.
have super sensitive skin.
Oh god, it's bad for sensitive. Did you say it's good for sensitive skin?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
terrible.
Make
It's a
sure
disaster.
that-
Don't do that. Oh my god. Can you imagine that goes in your
juice
eye
is
as well?
coming out.
Oh, don't do that. It's going to get an eye infection.
And a lot
Okay,
of it,
stop. Okay, let me explain.
Tell us why this is
This
so
is
bad.
a disaster. Okay, so I know why she's doing it. What happens is, if you did this, you're essentially taking the top layer of skin away. Okay, you've got ascorbic acid, so that's low pH, citric acid, and mechanical exfoliation happening. So guess what? Your skin is going to look brighter because you've taken away the top layer of skin. You haven't done anything to actually treat your skin. You've just ripped off that top layer of skin. That would happen with any scrub that you do. But the problem that she's doing here is that she's got two types of exfoliation, physical and chemical. And the two together are going to damage the skin barrier. It's going to lead to more sensitivity. And like she said, it was for sensitive skin. It was the worst thing you could do for sensitive skin. You're going to have more redness, more inflammation. And if any of that remains on the skin and you go out into sunlight, it can lead to hyperpigmentation. So this is why we say don't eat pineapple in the sun. Don't eat anything with citric acid in the sun. So oranges, you don't want to have, sitting on the lips and you're in the sun. It can lead to a chemical reaction, which then leads to hyperpigmentation. So this is a big mistake, and don't do it.
God,
I know.
Janhvi. But she's got
Stop.
such nice skin.
I know, and this is what people say. So
50%.
people tend to look at someone's beautiful skin and go, "Oh, I want to do everything that they're doing."
Yeah.
But you have to understand that genetics plays a massive part. It plays 90% in your skin. So you could do absolutely nothing and have stunning skin, and it's because your genes are good.
Okay, got it. And also, like you said, the age factor, she is like in
Of
her
course,
20s,
oh my
right?
gosh, her skin could not be more plump.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it's plump as bursting.
Yeah,
you know, like,
honestly, her skin, like, even when she was on Coffee with Gunnar, and I don't know if you saw that a few weeks ago, but I was looking at her and I'm like, your skin is amazing.
And her lips and everything, everything is plump.
Everything, exactly.
It's because the age, it's usually the peak fertility right now.
Man,
the peak number of eggs, and your skin is glowing. This is what it was like to be 20.
I know.
I'm about to turn 40, so I was like 20 years ago.
My mom told me, like, she told me about the yogurt and the honey.
Who did?
And then I just got bored and I improvised and I mixed the banana and the orange and everything else in, and it just seemed to like I guess.
She is so funny though.
So she said her mum told her about the
yogurt and the honey.
Okay, there you are right.
Yeah.
You are right wherever you are right now. That is, I would, if I had to pick a DIY mask, those are 2 ingredients that I would use to put on the face. This improvisation is
a no, Janhvi.
It's a no, Janhvi. I hope you're watching.
Done. I look exactly the same. It was just fun to do. I'm gonna take some almond oil.
Almond oil. Did she just take some almond oil?
Okay, I've got to stop laughing. We need to rewind this thing. What did she say? Almond oil. Said almond oil.
I think so.
Okay, so almond oil is okay as long as you're not going to go out now into the sun. If this is a nighttime routine, I actually really like almond oil on the skin, even on the body. It does trap in water, especially if you've had a shower. The one thing she just did, she just rubbed her face with a rag.
She did.
So this is like, imagine you've now already damaged your skin barrier, and now you're going to go in and hold on, let me just scrub that a little bit on, just in case I didn't completely destroy it. I'm going to go back in. And I just love the fact that she said my skin looks exactly the same as it did.
She's like, it's just the same.
It just shows you it's genetics here. That's why she's so beautiful, this woman.
Riviera Lynn discovered. I take some of this almond oil and I just put it under my eyes.
Now, have you noticed that's the eye thing again?
Yes.
The Bollywood queens
They're
are all
loving
into
the
their
eyes.
eyes, the eye area. So we're doing a series today, and you're gonna see all the videos. But they're all focused on the eye area because the skin here is much thinner than the rest of the face. That they wear more makeup than we do, and they're tugging constantly. I mean, I wear makeup maybe twice a week. How often do you wear makeup?
Oh, I try and not wear makeup.
Yeah, same.
Because I don't like wearing it. But for my events, like I have to.
Yeah.
Right? I have
so
to.
like a couple of times a week.
Yeah, a couple of times a week.
So we don't do like 12 hours filming
Exactly,
every day
yeah.
with
And it's for
heavy
short
makeup.
periods.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
doing, reapplying layers and layers of makeup. And so it does damage the skin, especially this area. And if they probably do live in air-conditioned lives with central heating, these things also dry the area out much further. And so all these Bollywood actresses, you're going to notice, they all really talk about the skin around the eye area and hydrating this area because of that reason. This is not a problem for the majority of us. I do say moisturize around the eye area, sunscreen around the eye area, but we don't need to go, we don't need to do extra steps that they're doing.
There's some sunscreen and
Good girl.
I step out.
Okay, so she put her almond oil in the morning. This is not a good idea. I'll tell you why. Because sunscreen doesn't stick to almond oil.
Okay. Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah. The only way for sunscreen to work is if it's sticking to the skin. And so you actually want a dry skin. You can moisturize and then put your sunscreen on, but you don't want oil on the skin because it just won't stick, especially around the eye area because it's where we get fine lines and wrinkles. So don't do that. But I'm glad that she talked about it. It would have been so nice if she showed us how much she put
I know,
on.
she didn't, did she? I think she
got a bit tired.
Yeah, I think she did. And nothing's making a difference anyway.
It's like I'm over the yogurt.
Yeah.
I'm over the banana.
I'm just doing this because I've been told to.
But sunscreen. So just to show you how much sunscreen you need to be wearing. So this is the Inzinkable, Dr. V Inzinkable. So I'll put some on your hand. So we're looking at about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. So like this much is what you want for the face. I even put a bit more for you. But let's just rub it in just to show how there's basically no white cast. So give it a good rub in. So as you can see, basically it leaves no white cast, and this is specifically for skin of colour. So whichever sunscreen you want to wear is fine, but just make sure you're using 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon for your face area. Don't forget you do want to cover the neck because this is where we get fine lines and tech neck, which a lot of us are starting to suffer with. So don't forget this, and I always do everything down to the boobies basically, especially if it's on show. Right, don't forget we are in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every single video, so please do, when you subscribe, hit that notification bell and I'll be here to answer your questions. You can follow me on Instagram. I've got 2 accounts, Skincare by Dr. V and Dr. Vanita Rattan, and I'm on TikTok as well called Dr. Vanita Rattan. And yours?
And so am I. It's Anushka_Arora, which is on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and YouTube as well.
Yeah, we're basically everywhere. So if you want me to react to any other skincare routines, can you write them down below as well? Because I'm finding it so fun, actually. This is
fun. Even I am. Like, I'm learning so much.
Even I'm like, you didn't. Did you just do that? So if you can let me know, that'd be great. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.